Good evening. My name's Simon and I'm restoring Chance back to her former glory and as she was when she was first launched in 1948. Today's date is the 18th of February 2022. I'm in Little Stubbings just north of Wood Plumpton where Chance is currently staying while she's doing the first part of her restoration. So far, myself and my brother have been taking the boat apart meticulously, measuring, photographing and documenting all the bits that have been taken out so far. We have taken apart the fore cabin, which is now empty apart from a pair of temporary floorboards which to stand on, and that is all that's left of the fore cabin. The chain locker bulkhead's gone because it was rotten, and also the cupboard, the hanging locker is gone as well, or at least the door of it has, so we can gain access to the hull. Going back from that position, we're into the galley area. The port hand side of the galley area is now removed back to the frames and ribs, and the other side, on the starboard hand side, is just got the sink front wood to be removed, and then that'll be free and open to get to. Once those two bits are cleared, then the floorboards will be raised up, put to one side, and the bilge area below there cleaned out, washed out and made dry. Coming back from that part into the main cabin, extensive work has been done this week, that means today and yesterday, where all the front of the starboard hand side cupboard was removed, its worktop, the front, the panelling on the side of the boat which had hidden up a multitude of sins, including 6 broken ribs on the line of the waterline on the outside, all of which will have to be replaced from the keel to the deckhead and will this time be put on with copper nails and rows, because before on the starboard hand side there has been extensive planking replaced over the years, and not once has any of it been nailed in place with copper ropes and nails. It has been screwed on with stainless steel screws from stem to stern. This is going to change now that we've got the hull exposed and it can be put together correctly. Copper nails and rows on the ribs and bronze screws on the frames. So the starboard side is now clear from the engine room bulkhead to the galley bulkhead, so we've got a clear run of this now. The port side is being taken out from the galley bulkhead to as far as the front of the settee, the front of the engine room bulkhead. The last little bit will be taken out tomorrow and then that time with all the furniture and the woodwork will be out of the way in the main cabin, so that a proper inspection can be made of the ribs and frames and estimate what's going to be needed replacing, what can stay, how much of the original boat can be saved. But this will be inspected tomorrow and on Monday, and an idea what to do next will come then. Also, next week my brother hopes to come and help me do some more work on the boat, and he'll be concentrating on the engine room, dismantling the drip trays, the sea cocks, any other pieces of metal which were left in the engine compartment, and also help to start taking out the fuel and water tanks so that we can see the hull behind them, which we do know from looking on the outside of the hull is where most of the damage has been caused over the years and where the most rotten planks are situated. Moving on from there, it's just the only area now left unexposed is the toilet compartment or heads department, which needs the rest of the furniture taken out of there, and so that we can get to the hull again there. But moving off from that part of the boat, it is open completely and can be seen throughout its length from the toilet bulkhead to the transom. All we need to do now is looking what we have to replace, what doesn't need replacing, take the steering gear out, and then we can go on and get on with the hull when next time that both myself and my brother are free for a week to get on with the planking, which will be our next priority job, is to mark off the planks and make a plan of action to then do all that work in one hit.